everyone, my name is Marah, and today's case is about NEVAEAH Kingbird, who is only 15 years old when she went missing from Bemidji, Minnesota in October of 2021. And just a quick reminder before I get started, that I always try to do the best research and get the most accurate information I can for every single case that I cover. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's case. NEVAEAH Leigh Kingbird was born on August 26th of 2006 to her mom, Teddy Wind. She has 6 siblings and is Native American, and she is part of the Red Lake, Minnesota reservation. NEVAEAH speaks fluent Ojibwe. I believe I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm sorry if I'm not. But she was said to love her language, she loved her family, and enjoyed spending time with her siblings. NEVAEAH was also very artistic. She loved to draw, paint, and write poems. NEVAEAH was a freshman in high school, and she had plans to go to school in Colorado once she graduated. And she wasn't sure what she wanted to major in, but she did know that she wanted to travel and see different places. Her mom, Teddy, had put her in self-defense classes and also had her take boxing. Her mom said, "I just wanted to hide her from the world. She's beautiful, and I was afraid for her just because of how gorgeous she is." NEVAEAH also had been diagnosed with bipolar. Bipolar disorder is a mental health condition that causes extreme mood swings that include emotional highs and lows. In the time leading up to NEVAEAH's disappearance, she had dealt with 2 different friends committing suicide. And then on October 21st of 2021, NEVAEAH told her mom that she planned on going to the movies and spending some time with her friends. Teddy said that nothing seemed out of the ordinary. But while she was at work that day, she decided to call in and check on NEVAEAH. It was said there was a few times that she called, but she did not get any answer. But when NEVAEAH did answer, she was slurring her words and said, "I love you, Mom. I miss you." This is when Teddy asked her if she was okay. And while NEVAEAH had reassured her mom that she was completely fine, Teddy did not have a good feeling and decided to leave work and go home and make sure everything was okay. And when she arrives home, there is several intoxicated teenagers inside her house. Teddy tried to confront NEVAEAH about why are all these teenagers in our home drinking. But it was said that one of NEVAEAH's friends started to push her mom away. So this is when she decides to go back out to the truck and call authorities. She waited out there until police arrived, and then they helped her get all of these teenagers out of her house. I'm thinking it's before police arrived is when NEVAEAH went out the back door out into the very cold October night. And since I'm from Minnesota, I can understand that this was probably a very cold night, because winters in Minnesota most of the time are extremely brutal. There can be so much snow, and the negative temperatures can cause hypothermia. But then it said that NEVAEAH went to a friend's house. She was then seen later at 1 a.m. leaving a party in the area of Carter Circle. This is at the southern end of the city of Bemidji. She was then seen again about an hour later, leaving another house in Southview Terrace Park, and she was said to be alone. And then over the next few days, she never returned home. She also did not contact any of her friends or family, which was very out of character for her. So this is when Teddy reports NEVAEAH as missing. And she said that at first, authorities did not take this situation seriously. They said she's a 15-year-old and she probably just ran away. And unfortunately at this point too, everyone in their home besides the younger brother ended up having COVID. But Teddy said as soon as she started feeling better, she put every single effort she could into finding NEVAEAH. She also had a few locations in mind of where NEVAEAH liked to hang out, so she let authorities know those places. Teddy also tried to reach out to NEVAEAH on social media, but she never got any type of reply. And because of NEVAEAH's bipolar, there was times in the past where Teddy said that she would get into a type of manic state. And during these times, she would leave their home, but every other time she would still stay in contact with her mom. She also has never stayed away this long. Authorities have said that they have interviewed all of her friends and all of her acquaintances. This, though, has not led them to NEVAEAH. Teddy did find out, though, through some friends that were with NEVAEAH that day, that Nevaeh had jumped out a window and had fallen and hit her head. And her friend said that she laid on the ground for a long time and then got up and ran away. There still is no clue, though, what happened to Nevaeh, and she is still missing. There is a Facebook page that I'm going to link down below. Also, the number for the Bemidji Police Department if you have any information about what happened to Nevaeh.